Speaking of Last of Us 2, minus the 2.
No, like 2 as in also, not the number 2.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes.
Like Last of Us 2?
As well.
Yeah, Last of Us as well. That's
Last
what he
of
meant
Us
by
as
2.
well. Yeah, TOO.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. TOO?
Because there was never a sequel. There was just a DLC.
Yeah, it's so weird that they jumped from The Last of Us and then they remastered it again and again.
And they named the remake Part 1.
Yeah, it's
like,
almost as
are
if
they
there's
planning
a
a
part 2.
sequel?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a teaser for a sequel, right?
Yeah, Neil, are you gonna get on that, or what's going on there, bud?
Please don't be Neil.
Neil, we don't want you.
Before we get into what you want to talk about,
Yes.
Last of Us 2 and Horizon Forbidden West. Apparently, Sony accidentally let out how much the budget for both those games were.
Oh.
Apparently, Last of Us 2 was roughly $220 million budget.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I did the math, and I think they barely made their money back. Or no, because
$220 million.
they made their money back. I think I don't know. I think they made more, but because they say 10 million sales, but other places I read 4 million sales. So it's I'm confused as to how many sales Last of Us 2 made, because Sony refuses to disclose that because it was probably a commercial failure.
Yeah, they don't want people to know how bad it is, but it's okay. It's okay, Sony. We know how bad it is.
We know.
Yeah. It's your fault, Neil. Way to go, champ. You and your goddamn tub of
We
ice
don't
cream.
use the word fun, Neil. We
Yeah.
use the term good game. And
so bad
we don't
game.
use it for you.
Yeah.
Your games.
Yeah. There's a reason, Neil, that your game is bad. And you're bad. And you should feel bad.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
That's bad, and you should feel bad.
Anyway, let's get into the topic for this episode.
Yes, we could want to talk about Last of Us, the one and only game. Well, the reason I want to talk about it is because I've been playing it. And the only reason I've been playing it is because, again, thank you for introducing me. That is PS Collections. You really added a lot of games to my roster because of that.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. That was the big incentive to get a PS5.
Yeah.
It's you're not gonna go into the next generation without any new games. You know, we're gonna have a bunch, and then it's also backwards compatible, which is, I'm so glad they brought that back. It should be a staple, backwards compatibility.
So nice.
And then they had the audacity to be like, all right, well, guys, it's been enough time. We're going to pack it up. PS Collection going home. And I was like, that's fucked up. So I
you introduced
reached out
me to all these games.
Reached out to friends that don't have a PS5. And I was like, hey,
You're about to be like, I reached out to Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad owns Sony, by the way.
My influence, it reaches far.
I know people in high places. But yeah, Last of Us, the remastered version, was one of the games. So I've been playing it. It's fun. So far, I know what happens. I know how it goes, how the game plays and all that. I'm actually at the part with the sniper with Henry and Sam, and you're in what is that, like a cul-de-sac or something like that?
I think it just goes into a cul-de-sac, the house.
Yeah. Well, anyways, you have to make your way all the way to the end to take out the sniper, and then you yourself become the sniper to help out Ellie, Henry, and Sam. Good game. So I've never seen, before we talk about the game itself, I've never seen the show, Last of Us show.
Never heard of it.
And I had just recently, sorry, I'm fumbling with my words again. I had just passed the part with the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I didn't know they got rid of that, or rather didn't implement that in the show.
So 2 things.
Yes.
After you finish Last of Us,
Yeah.
are you going to play Last of Us 2?
There's Last of Us 2.
Are you going to play that fanfic?
That emulator?
Yeah.
Will you, or are you just
going to skip it?
I would never pay for that game.
I think...
If I have it it's not on the collection, if that's what you're...
No, I was going to say I have a physical copy. And
man.
when you get a PS5, I'll lend it to you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'd rather you shoot me in the foot, but I mean, you know what? I will,
It's like 20-something hours long. It's like twice the length of Last of Us 1.
God damn. Well, even then, that's still short.
No.
For a game, it's pretty short. I mean, if I ignore...
For a single player, for just a non-open world game, 20-something hours, it's a long fucking game.
Okay. Yeah, we'll play it eventually. I know what happens. I know the whole story.
Second,
yeah.
Are you going to watch the show?
Probably not the show. Unless it's, like, made convenient for me, probably not.
Okay.
Like, if you were to, like... Because you have... What is it? What is it on HBO?
HBO Max, yeah.
Yeah. So if, like, you and I are to sit down and watch it together, yeah, I'd probably watch
Okay.
it. But I'm not going to get an account just to watch that.
I was going to say, it is kind of worth watching the show after you finish the first game, just to compare.
Oh, okay. But not after.
And then that way you'll notice the character assassination attempts from Neil.
God damn it, Neil. You cuckman. You ruin everything.
You really do. Anyway, back to Last of Us.
Yeah. So as to not stray too far, you didn't know there was a bow in that game.
Listen, it's been over 6 years. I haven't played the game in a minute.
I said 6 years.
Mm-hmm. In a few minutes. Sorry.
Your perception of time, it amazes
me.
Listen.
Listen. 2016 was 7 years ago.
Oh.
There you go. Whose perception of time is now fucked now? Yeah.
My arthritis, my tinnitus, my arthritis, my back pain.
Anyway.
Nothing works the same anymore. My libido.
Yeah, so I did not give 2 fucks about stealth, as I usually don't in any game I play.
Yeah. Right.
That's probably why I don't remember the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
I probably did use it because you said you could pick up ammo again. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, there's a chance for the arrow to break, or there's a chance for it to not break. Yeah. And so my luck's been fair. It's like very in the middle.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that sounds familiar to me. So that's why I'm like, I probably did use the bow, but I don't give a shit about stealth, so I don't remember any stealth weapons.
Yeah, so far my little preciouses, my precious babies, was the 12 gauge. I don't know why I'm saying 12 gauge. They're all just shotguns in that game. Shotgun and shorty.
Mine was the revolver and the shotgun. And then later I think...
Eventually you get kind of like an AR, no? Do you?
Maybe. It sounds about right.
Like a semi-auto.
Sounds like a handgun?
Not a handgun.
Oh, no, an AR. Yeah.
You get like a proper rifle.
Yeah.
Not like the hunting rifle you have.
Probably. I stuck with the shotgun, the hunting rifle, and the revolver for most of the game.
Yeah, I don't really care about the pistols. I've been going crazy with the shotgun.
Oh, so you have multiple pistols? Okay, I don't...
I have... Well, you get the pistol, just standard handgun. You get the revolver, and now I have the shorty, which is a sawed-off.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know when you get the... Yeah, the standard handgun? That one I use the most.
Yeah. Yeah, handgun was good. I usually find more ammo for that than anything else.
So anything else? I know you like Tess.
I love Tess. I got sad. She's cool. She's like her and Joel. They bond nicely, and they were talking about not retiring, but taking a break somewhere together.
Yeah, for me, she was just kind of there, and then when she died, I was like,
I know.
Okay, time to move on, I guess.
Who said Joel is a forgiving man? Jesus Christ, dude!
Listen,
do you know who? Do
Joel
you know who Robert
would want
is?
Ellie to forgive.
Oh yeah, this guy, the same guy. Okay, do you know who Robert is?
No.
He's like in the beginning of the
game,
guy
you're
and
looking
Tess
for?
Look for a guy.
Yeah, that's Robert.
You find him. Guy's on the ground, without like blinking. I was about to say Ellie. Joel just rolls up on the guy. The guy's on the ground, and Tess is asking him, "Oh, hey, where's our guns? Where's our stuff?" Joel just rolls up on him, grabs the guy's arm, and then Tess asks a question. Robert eludes the question and immediately snaps his arm. He doesn't even blink. He has like a straight face the whole time. Just
that's because Robert had a tumor growing his arm, and by breaking it, Joel forgave him and got rid of the tumor.
So he Batmaned him?
Yeah.
He saved him. when you're driving through Gotham City in the bat tank, whatever you call it, and you're hitting everyone. You saved. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, Joel's
such a badass.
I love Joel so much. I didn't know he was a. Well, I knew. So the part with the he's not fake, or rather he's faking it. The bandit.
I love that part.
Yeah, and then
he ain't even hurt.
Or that's what he says. Yeah, Ellie eventually says, "Hey, how did you know?"
He's like, "I've been on both ends," or something like that.
Yeah, and it's like, "Did you kill innocent people?" And Joel kind of grumbles.
Mm-hmm.
And Ellie's like, "Oh, so that's a yes, huh?" And in my head, I was like, "Oh, Joel, I love you, Joel, but you were kind of an asshole, weren't you?"
Well,
I will not judge. I will not pass judgment onto you, Joel.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you gotta.
20 years post-apocalypse.
Damn. I was wondering what the kind of time period was, because Ellie is 14.
Yes.
And she doesn't know anything about stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they roll up on an ice cream truck, and they're like, "What's that?"
Yeah, she was born like 6 years post-apocalypse.
Yikes, dude. Can you imagine being born into, like, what is essentially a new world?
Well, it's like that part in... I think it's when you're with Bill. And then Ellie's in the... No. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't say anything to spoil anything. But there's a part where...
In the show?
No, in the game. There's
a part where... was 1 or 2?
In 1. Where Ellie's reading someone's diary. I think that's with Bill, but it could be like later on in the game.
I don't think it's with Bill.
Okay, good.
However, it's not really related, but since you brought up Bill, because he kept talking about and I was wondering this earlier, because he's like, "Oh, that's my partner." And I was like,
Bill is gay.
Yeah, okay. And in my head, I was like, "Oh, okay, they're probably best buds or something." And eventually, Ellie finds basically like a Playboy mag, except it was with men.
Yeah.
And I was like,
why are these pages sticky?
Oh, God, that was funny. Ellie's like, "I'm just fucking with you, man." I like how Joel's like, "Oh, how do I tell her?"
So good. The writing's so good.
You see Ellie, sweet girl. Bill gets excited at the sight of men with abs because he doesn't have any. Get fucked, Bill.
Bill's a great character, though.
I like Bill.
Bill's an amazing character.
I liked how Bill's very understanding. Like, he's like, "All right, yeah, get there safe. Get the fuck out of my town."
Yeah.
But he's also kind of like a prick, too. He's like...
He's a huge prick. And I love his interactions with Ellie whenever he...
Broke my shooting hand.
Oh, no, when he's like, "Don't touch any of my stuff." And she just, like, flips him off.
He's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, all that's cut from the show. Ellie never meets Bill.
What? Why?
Because...
That's an important part. Because Neil.
It's actually probably the best episode, though. Bill gets his own episode.
Oh, he's got it. Bill gets his own his own little spin-off.
And it's probably the best episode.
Okay. I'll give it a look.
That one, it could honestly be like its own standalone like love movie, like a romance movie.
Wow.
Like a drama. Like how it could have
Is his partner in that movie?
Yes, you actually meet Frank and like learn about him. Yeah, it's like a love story, like an hour long. I think it's one of the longer episodes. And
it's so nice.
If you're not going to watch the show at all, I still recommend watching that episode. It's a great episode.
I will. I'm not gonna say I'll never watch it. Eventually, just not anytime soon. Probably, maybe, perhaps, sort of. Anyways, what's another? I've been so because it's remastered. You might think to yourself, "Oh, remastered. That means the game is polished. That means the game's gonna be." So that was a lie. I've been taking video clips. I wish I recorded with my phone so I could show you now, but I had like a little bug. It's like small. It's not game breaking at all. It's just because I have the shotgun on my back because that's what I have equipped, and it's just infinitely reloading.
I do like the bug you sent today.
Oh, with the guy.
The guy having just a Tourette's attack.
That guy's having. Hey man, that guy's been through it.
His meds wore off and they're back at home.
I don't think I shot anyone too. Like I literally rolled up and somehow the spotlight spotted me, and I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And I went around this pillar, and then there's a guy who's just, oh shit, fuck, oh man, oh shit, oh fuck. He wouldn't stop. And I saw him. I don't know if it was him. I just look a little to the left, and I see a man just kind of not moving, just
what if he,
having
what
a
if he
spasm
caught
attack.
himself in the bear trap?
What if he... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Not again.
Oh, shit.
They won't get me out of it this time.
Oh, God. Sigourney Weaver.
That wasn't Sigourney Weaver. That was
I know, but
whoever plays...
I just thought because of Alien. Yeah, but like, I take out my, the hunting rifle, and I zoom in on his face, I blow his head off, and then immediately silence, and I was like, oh, so it was you. It was that guy. He was the one having a Tourette syndrome. Oh, shit. Oh,
episode?
fuck. Oh, man. Oh, shit.
That was so good.
Oh, it's so nice. And so far, those are the only 3 notable... Oh, well, 2. The third one is like really early in the game when you first meet up with Tess. I was in this apartment and I just ran through a boarded closet and I just ran right through it. And I was like,
The most common bug I got is I'll be walking and there'll be like a little bit of an incline, like a step.
Yeah.
One step going up, or like a crack, like the like a bridge is broken.
Little geography.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Or geometry.
Geometry. Yeah. I don't know why.
And you take
geography.
And I would like take a step. And it would cause me to just, like, flip out and shoot forward.
Oh, my God.
I want to find out how to replicate it so I can do some speed.
No, I'm going to try to replicate it. And I just remembered a fourth. Not a fourth. It's, because you know how some, like, there'll be, like, a chair or maybe, like, a little barrel. You know those 5-gallon jugs of water? The ones that you flip upside down? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I kept hearing, like, a... And I was like, what the hell's that? Where the hell's that coming from? I turn around, I see it on the ground, and I'm like... I slowly walk up to it and just push it, and it stops. I was like, "Stop it!"
That's so good.
It's all right. It's not game breaking.
Yeah.
It's not gonna blow up my shotgun in my face or something.
I've had some game breaking bugs. Oh my
Sorry, I'm trying to get
God!
myself.
There was one game breaking bug that made me so mad. It was in Final Fantasy VII, the one you saw me playing last time. 7, the
demo?
remake. No, the full game, the one where you're like, I have no clue. The one guy who was fucking bodying me. And I couldn't touch him.
Oh, yes.
So there was one of those AR mission fights, and the guy kills me.
Yeah.
Like, he does his ult and he kills me. Mm-hmm. But I don't get the game over screen. And he's just, like, standing there BMing me, just doing his attacks.
Wow.
And I had to reset the game. Because I couldn't pause, I couldn't...
You're like soft locked.
Yeah, it's soft locked. Yeah,
but you died though.
I died, but it didn't go to game over.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't. I thought maybe you got knocked down, and that because that would have been worse. At least you died.
No, but I didn't.
You said you died.
I mean, I was all the people in my party were at 0 HP.
Okay.
But I didn't get the game over screen.
Okay.
I was still in battle.
You technically died.
Yes.
According
to the game, I didn't.
Okay.
So what happened was I'm still in the battle, but I can't do anything.
He's just towering over you.
Yeah, he's just fucking
unzips his pants,
pulls
it out.
So I had to quit out and start the game again, and I was like 3 hours behind where I was because the autosave's wonky.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I was very upset.
I would have been upset too, rightfully so.
Still a great game. Final Fantasy VII Remake plus Intermission, amazing game.
That's on my list. Was that one of the PS Clutch?
Yeah, you have Final Fantasy VII for the PS4, but you don't get Intergrade, which is the Intermission expansion, which is really fun.
But it's enough for just to kind of get a feel.
Oh yeah, the base game alone
is my toes in the water.
Amazing.
I was thinking Days Gone, or probably that game will be next on my list.
So,
yes.
So for next time,
we can talk about Final Fantasy.
We can. Well, not yet.
Or Days Gone.
Yeah, we can talk about a few things.
Basically,
more. Pretty much pick a thing from your new collection.
Yeah, that's what I'll...
All right.
Before we end it, I'm trying to think of... Anything else? Anything else? I forgot how young Joel looked.
Oh, in the beginning.
In the beginning,
Sarah.
I'm like, oh my god, Joel, you look so young.
Holy moly, Joel.
Ellie said it. I was like, she said the line. She did the whole, Jesus, Joel. I'm like, yeah. I know, Ellie. I know, Sweet Pea.
Oh man, we'll have to talk about Last of Us 1 next episode anyway.
Yeah, I pretty much covered whatever I really.
We'll
wanted
cover
to
more of it when we
Yeah.
get further in the game. Until next time, send off.